What's going on, family, friends, Americans, and all you ants? You know we're just human. So I made a video a couple minutes ago about Kamala Harris and her tax plans. That's very disturbing to me because I'm a small HVAC company. I just LLC'd in May or June. I started my company in May, but it took a while to get my LLC up and going. Um, yeah. So under her administration, they will induct a 52% tax on my profit, and it's the same tax that they would use on major fucking corporations like Walmart or any big stores and stuff like that. And also they'll check for your price gouging, but they'll check on that as well. So let's just say me and I got a lot of buddies in the field, so we might bid on the same job. I mean, it happens all the time, where they'll go out to the same job I went to, and say they say, okay, it's going to be 4,500, and I go there and say it's going to be 4,700. Well, they may come in and say, well, no, you can't charge more than 38, and shoot us both down. This is where they're going with it. This is a socialist type of mentality and economic plan, to where they think that, like I say, let's just go here. So if I have a dozen eggs and I say, hey, I want $5 for my dozen eggs, and then someone else says I want $4 for my dozen eggs, they may come in and say, well, you're only allowed to charge $3 for a dozen eggs. Doesn't matter how much you had to do or produce or put money into making those dozen eggs. They're going to tell you that's what it is. That's communism, man. That's a socialist communism, man. It's not worked in every country in the world. It's never worked. Venezuela, just perhaps, or just say, they went from one of the most richest countries in the world to their economy is shot. They have people fleeing the country, and most coming to America. And they blamed it on all types of things, sort of like what they're doing now, just blaming the economy. It's just funny to me, man, when I watch this shit, is that they're blaming everything on Trump. Like, Trump ain't been there in like 4 years, bro. How can you blame him? That's ridiculous. So, you know, it's just a ploy. It's just a ploy, man. But hey, man, I want to give a big shout out to Officer Tatum, the Cartier boys, all my brothers out here that are keeping it real, man. Black conservative, you know what I mean? Like, you're my brothers, man. I watch you guys every day, man. Seriously, man, 100%. I've been watching the Cartier boys, man, since shit. Since they was just doing like music, you know what I mean? Cause I thought it was cool that they were doing like heavy metal and stuff. Cause I grew up with heavy metal, but I'm also a hip hop head. But I just thought it was cool. But yeah, man, like I love you guys, man. You guys have really inspired me to open my shell. But this shit here, man, this is some wild shit, man. And the thing is, she won't even tell people what her real plans are until she may get elected, because she knows that if she tells people, they're going to be alerted, you know what I mean? But like saying that I have to pay the same amount of money tax wise as a Walmart, let's say, you know what I mean, at like 52%. That's insane, bro. Like, I'm a brand new business. Just started my business in May. And like I said, I just got LLC'd in June. So if I got to pay 51% of my profit. How the hell am I ever supposed to grow? How am I ever supposed to do anything good? And I'm one of the cheaper people around, man. You know what I mean? And it's not that I do terrible work. It's just that, I'm a smaller business. I don't have the overhead that most do. And I'm able to do that. But if you're going to smack me in the head and then tell me what to charge, who's that go back to? The fucking people, man. It goes back to the people. I mean, they've already unleashed this new refrigerant that is stupid, claiming that it's, helping the environment. That is so dumb. It is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I'll tell you what, man. I looked at a job the other day, and it was a 3-ton unit, which does about a 16 to 1700 square foot house, right? Okay. The outdoor unit was $1,000 more than what I would have paid for a 410A or 410A unit with the new refrigerant. That is insane. So they're hurting people. And that's all under the Biden shit. And God forbid she gets in there and puts the Green New Deal through. I think it's 2030. You're not even allowed to have a gas car. That's 6 years, man. That's 6 fucking years. Makes no good sense. And, yeah. I mean, just God bless them. You know what I mean? And another thing, like she's running on this I'm black thing, and dude, that chick ain't black. She ain't fucking black, bro. She's Indian and West Indian, man. She is not black. I don't care what you say, bro. And you can look up West Indian, man. Like I've said in other videos, not on here, but in the past, is my neighbors are Jamaican. And they would honestly be mad. Like the wife, she would be mad if you called her black. She would be like, I am not black, I'm West Indian. She's a light-skinned black lady. See, I just said it. But she's really Indian. They're West Indian. And she told me, she said, well, we do have a mixture of black and Indian in us, but we're mostly Indian. But that doesn't make us black. And I don't think that she cares because her husband is black and he's Jamaican as well. And I mean, he's straight up like black, like African black, like like Haiti black. You know what I mean? But and I mean, I don't think she has a problem with that. I think it's just that she wants you to understand where they come from and their heritage. And West Indian and Caribbean people are mostly Indian. I mean, because the Indians migrated there, and that's what they are. And you know what I mean? Like I said, they're mostly light skinned, and I love them, man. It's like some of my best friends, man. I love them to death. But yeah, man. But this bullshit that she's a black woman and you get a woman. I mean, fuck, I don't care if you're a woman or you're a dude. You're white, black, Indian, fucking Chinese. Do what's right for us, man. Do the policies. That's what I want. I don't give a fuck who you are. Just do it right. As a small business owner, I need to make sure that my business will thrive and be able to grow and continue to grow. And I can take care of my people. You know what I mean? I have a couple guys, man, that help me. But I've been very, excuse me, I've been very, off balance, I guess you would say, about hiring people, like putting them on payroll because of the fact that all this is going on. Because in all honesty, if she gets elected, I most likely will just shut it down. I'll just go I'll just go fucking work for somebody because it's not going to be worth it, dude. I'm not going to make any fucking money. I'm not going to be able to pay my guys what other places are able to pay. And I'm not going to pay them minimum fucking wage. That's ridiculous. My guys, man, right now, man, my mechanic makes 45 dollars an hour, right? The helper that I use, which is one of my best friends, I pay him $30 an hour. So we work hard, and they crawl under houses, and they do things that are fucking unbelievable. But under her administration, I wouldn't be able to pay my boy, my mechanic. I wouldn't be able to pay him $45 an hour. I had to pay him like 25. You know, my other buddy, I would have to pay him like 15. Now, how does that work for the American people? How can you thrive? How can you expand? You're not going to be able to. It's just going to be a mess. And you're going to see all these businesses closing. And she's saying that Trump wants to monopolize places. No, you're the one that's going to monopolize places because places like Walmart and these big fucking corporations are going to be able to, reduce their, their earnings and reduce the salaries and pay those taxes. And people like me, who's, got 2 employees, are going to they're going to have to go out of business. So it's so much, it's a joke, man. It's just a joke. Anybody that believes in this shit is crazy. She's a radical. It always has been. Her father's a radical. But also, admittedly, not black. Her dad even says he ain't black. He's like, yeah, I'm West Indian, man. I'm not black. Like I said, man, my neighbors are fucking Jamaican, dude. They'll tell you, man. Most Jamaicans are West Indian, dude. I mean, there's some that migrated there. They're from Haiti and are Haitian, and they might have black in them, but in all honesty, it doesn't matter to me one way or another. I don't give a fuck what color you are, dude. Just do us right, man. Be right by us. I don't give a fuck. I was a Democrat, man, my whole life. All the way until the second term of Obama. And I said, man, I can't do this. This is ridiculous. This guy isn't doing anything for anybody. It was just, it got so bad that it was like, you're not helping nobody, man, except yourselves. And it's crazy. And now we find out that Biden was taking money, to the tune of $27 million by selling whatever he sold to these foreign countries. And I thought that was Trump doing that, but apparently it wasn't. They haven't ever been able to prove it anyway. But anyway, man, I hope you guys are being good out there today, man. I love you guys, and I hate being political on here because I try to just do music stuff. But just know, man, that listen, if you live in the United States and you own a small business like me, and you're trying to do the right thing behind people, she is not the candidate, man. She is not for you at all. I'm gonna try to tag a couple of these guys in here, man, because in my world, man, I watch you guys every day, and you know what I mean. I respect you, and them Corio boys, man, I love them boys, man. I've watched them grow, and all the way from taking down the Black Lives Matter poster and all that shit. I mean, dude, they're my homies, man. I feel like I know them, and I wish I could meet them one day. But yeah, I'm just a regular old dude, man, from Camden, Delaware, and yeah, man, we all got the kind of same mindset, man. It's like just want to do well for ourselves and be profitable and things like that. But man, if I buy a slice of cheese and I want to sell it for 15 cents, and you tell me I can only sell it for 8 cents, That's no good. How the fuck am I supposed to make any money? This is stupid. So anyway, y'all be good out there today. God bless you. Peace.